Hello friends, today we are going to study how to calculate claim for loss of profit, and in this lecture we are going to solve practical problems on claim for loss of profit. For more videos on accounting, subscribe this channel and do not forget to bell icon for notifications. So let us start. So before going to solve any example or problem, you have to read the problem carefully and understand the each and every information given in the example. So first read the example. From the following details, find out the claim under loss of profit policy. So this example is given for the claim for loss of profit policy. Indemnity period is given 6 months. Policy amount rupees 4,50,000. So here we have to compare the indemnity period as well as dislocation period. Whichever is less we have to consider for calculation. So date of hire is 1st April 2019. Dislocation up to 1st August 2019. It means dislocation period is starting from date of hire. It means in the month of April, May, June, July. It means dislocation period is 4 months. Dislocation period is 4 months. Sales for 2018 accounting year rupees 18 lakh. So this is sales given for the previous year. Net profit for previous year rupees 1,65,000. So it is again given for the previous year. Insured standing charges in the previous year rupees 2,85,000. Sales from 1st April 2018 up to 31st March 2019 rupees 24 lakh. So please see here what is the date of hire. So date of hire is 1st April 2019 and this sales is given 1st April 2018 up to 31st December 2019. It means this sales is given for last 12 months. It means we can use these sales to calculate the insurance covered required. Next, sales from 1st April 2019 up to 1st August 2019, 2,25,000. So this sales is in the period of dislocation. Now the next one, sales from 1st April 2018 up to 1st August 2018. This is also sales during the dislocation period corresponding to the previous year. So this sales is given for the previous year corresponding to the dislocation period for the 4 months in the previous year. So there is a clear 10% upward trend in the business. It means the sales is going to increase 10% every year. So we have to do the working note for this. We have to calculate the sales which is 10% increased. Okay. Now we have to solve this example step by step. What is the first step? You can comment in the chat box. So the first step is calculation of short sales. Then second step is calculation of gross profit rate or GP rate. Then third one is calculation of loss of profit on sales. Then fourth one is here whether the average clause is applicable or not. We have to check. It means that step 4 is calculation of insurance cover required, and in the step 5 we have to whether the average clause is applicable. So amount of claim is equal to, we can calculate average clause. Okay, so in this way we can solve step by step this example. So the first step is calculation of short sales. So firstly here we have to identify the sales for dislocation period, sales for previous year corresponding to the dislocation period. So which is 7,50,000. So in the previous year for the same period of dislocation, sales is 7,50,000. But there is upward trend in the business. It means we have to increase these sales by 10%. So add upward trend in the business, which is 10% of 7,50,000, which is 75,000. So the total of this 8,25,000. Now we have to less sales for the dislocation period in the current year. So less sales for 1st April 2019 to 1st August 2019. So which is 2,25,000. So 8,25,000 minus 2,25,000 is equal to 6 lakh. So this is our short sales. Now the next step is calculation of gross profit rate. What is the formula we have to use to calculate the GP rate? You can pause this video for a minute and comment your answer in the comment box. So the second step, calculation of GP rate. So gross profit percentage is equal to net profit for the previous year plus insurer standing charges in the previous year divided by sales during the previous year multiplied by 100. So this is the formula for calculation of GP rate. We can use this formula and put the value in this formula. So net profit 1,65,000, insurer standing charges, which is already given in the example, 2,85,000, and sales for the previous year 18 lakh multiplied by 100. So how much it is? Calculate it on your calculator and comment your answer in the comment box. So GP rate is 25%. Is that clear? Now go to the next step. What is the third step? Third step is calculation of loss of profit on sales. And what is the formula? So loss of profit is equal to short sales multiplied by percentage of gross profit. So short sales is here 6 lakh and percentage of gross profit is 25%. So the next step is loss of profit on sales. Formula is short sales multiplied by percentage of gross profit. So short sales is 6 lakh and percentage is 25%. It means 6 lakh multiplied by 25 divided by 100. So it will be 1,50,000. So our loss on profit on sales is 1,50,000. Now we have to check whether the insurance policy is taken which is appropriate, underinsured or overinsured. So the amount of insurance policy is 4,50,000. So we have to calculate here insurance cover required. So how to calculate insurance cover required? What is the formula? You can pause this video for a minute and comment the formula in the comment box. So insurance cover required is equal to gross profit rate multiplied by sales for the last 12 months ending on the date of fire. And in this example there is 10% upward trend in the business. It means we have to add 10% in the sales. So let us see the formula. Gross profit rate multiplied by sales for the 12 months and there is an expected increase. So we have to add this. So which is 10%. So 25% gross profit rate. Sales for the last 12 months 24 lakh. 10% of this we have to add. It means 2,40,000. So it will be 6,60,000. So insurance cover required is 6,60,000 and the insurance policy is taken for rupees 4,50,000. It means there is a under insurance. So there is a under insurance. It means average clause is applicable. So the next step is application of average clause. So in the application of average clause, the amount of claim will be reduced. So what is the formula for calculation of claim in the application of average clause? You can pause this video for a minute and comment in the comment box. So amount of claim is equal to amount of insurance policy divided by amount of insurance cover required multiplied by gross claim or loss of profit. So let us see the formula. So put the value, amount of insurance policy 4,50,000, insurance cover required 6,60,000 multiplied by gross claim, which is 1,50,000, and the final answer is, calculate it on your calculator and comment in the chat box. So this is your final answer. If you compare the loss of profit and the final answer, so the final answer, it means amount of claim will be reduced because of application of average clause. So here the final answer is 1,02,273. Is that clear? So you can write it, amount of claim is equal to rupees 1,02,273. So this amount is provided by the businessman to the insurance company for getting the claim. Again, the same way we can see the next example, which is similar to this. Let us see. Patil Traders Pune hold a loss of profit policy. Again, the same way. Example is given for claim for loss of profit policy. You have to identify it. From the following information, calculate the amount of claim under loss of profit policy. So the information is given one by one. The accounts are prepared annually on 31st December. The net profit plus insured standing charges for the year ended 31st December 2018 amounted to rupees 5 lakh. A fire occurred on 13th April 2019. The period of indemnity was 6 months. So here the date of fire is 13th April 2019. The sales for the year ended 13th April 2019 were rupees 14 lakh, and for the year ended 31st December 2018 were rupees 12,50,000. The sales during the period of dislocation were rupees 2 lakh. For the period of dislocation, sales is given 2 lakh, and for the corresponding period in the preceding year, which is rupees 4,50,000. So we have to use this figure to calculate the short sales. The expenses incurred to mitigate the loss was rupees 20,000. So there are some expenses which is incurred to minimize the loss, which is rupees 20,000. The saving in insured standing charges due to fire amounted to rupees 5,000. The amount of insurance policy which is given rupees 4 lakh. So here in this example there is an increase in the expenses which is 20,000. What is this amount? So we have to reduce the loss in our business. So for that purpose we are increased, or we are there are some expenditure for the minimize the loss, so which is 20,000. We have to add this increased expenses in the loss of profit. Is that clear? Then next one is saving in insured standing charges, which is rupees 5,000. So there are insured standing charges. So there is saving in insured standing charges. It means it will minimize our loss. So we have to less this amount from the loss of profit. Is that clear? So these are the new adjustment in this example. Other are the same. Date of fire is given, insured standing charges are given, then sales for the last 12 months are given. So here you have to firstly step by step identify the date of fire, then identify the dislocation period, then what is the sales for the dislocation period, what is the sales for dislocation period in the previous year, then what is the insurance policy. So in this way you can analyze the problem and then you will solve the problem step by step. Can we see the solution? So the short sales, first step is calculation of short sales. You can solve this example in your notebook also with me or individually, and then you can check this example whether your answer is correct or not. You can try it wholly or you can try it step by step, first, second, third, fourth, like this. So I will solve the example. Calculation of short sales. So sales for the dislocation, sales for the dislocation period in the previous year, it means 4,50,000. Then sales in the dislocation period of current period, which is 2 lakh, it means the short sales is 2,50,000. Then step 2, calculation of GP rate. So here you can see the formula, put the value in the formula. So insured net profit plus insured standing charges are given, rupees 5 lakh, divided by sales during the previous year 12,50,000 multiplied by 100. So it will be 40%. Now calculation of loss of profit on sales. So loss of profit is equal to short sales multiplied by percentage of gross profit. Short sales is 2,50,000 and percentage of gross profit 40,000. So 2,50,000 multiplied by 40 divided by 100. So it will be 1 lakh. Now, so we have to check the adjustment for a loss of profit. So the amount of loss of profit is 1 lakh, but there are increased in expenses. So we have to add this increase in expenses, which is 20,000. So it will be 1,20,000. Now there is also saving in standing charges, so which is rupees 5,000. So we have to less it. So less saving in standing charges rupees 5,000. So gross claim is equal to 1,15,000. Is that clear? Now the next step is calculation of insurance cover required. So insurance cover required is equal to gross profit rate multiplied by sales for the 12 months. So here sales for the 12 month is rupees 14 lakh multiplied by GP rate 40%. So 14 lakh multiplied by 40% is equal to 5,60,000. So in this example, insurance cover required is 5,60,000, but the amount of insurance policy is given, which is rupees 4 lakh. So there is under insurance, it means average clause is applicable. So please see, insurance cover required is 5,60,000 and insurance policy is taken for rupees 4 lakh. So the average clause is applicable. So the next step is calculation of claim in application of average clause. So whether the average clause is applicable, so claim is equal to amount of insurance policy taken rupees 4 lakh divided by insurance cover required rupees 5,60,000 multiplied by gross claim 1,15,000. So calculate the final answer and comment in the chat box. So the final answer is 82,143. So the businessman provide this amount of claim to the insurance company